From the creators of the most critically acclaimed game ever fucking made, 100% orange juice, comes 200% mixed juice. This game was made as a celebration of the 10 years of the Orange Juice franchise, and it's very disappointing. Can I just say that I've never experienced music so grating on my ears in a legitimate video game that's not trying to troll me. What the fuck am I playing? Is this discount Pokemon? Wow, it's completely random. Holy Christ. I can't legitimately tell if this is a Pokemon parody game or if it's a legitimate, like, actual game. So you're gonna hear nothing, and then it kicks in. That's because whoever combined the tracks for the music left, like, 10 seconds of dead space. Also, the characters literally explain the gameplay as rock, paper, scissors, and the quote-unquote types of the Pokemon you have and, like, the moves they use have a rock, paper, or scissors icon. And just like Pokemon, you can spam items to win. 2064 Read-Only Memories is a game about a pumped-up cyberpunk future where they eliminated racism, but people created gene mods and other robot-like humans, and they made it a whole new kind of racism. And can I just say, the music is really good. Oh, you had such a strong intro. I forgot. Your point-and-click adventure. I'm not one to rag on text-based adventures and things like this, but they really could. I know it matches the art style, but they really could have done a better font because this is just kind of hell to read. Throughout my entire time playing, this had to be my favorite part. Alright, this game's really good. Okay, I don't have any more will to play this game anymore, which is sad because I find the world interesting and I find the art a little interesting, but the main character you're spending time with is just not, it's not catching me. The game's okay. Yo, this is just like a straight-up frame-by-frame copy of the Mega Man intro. What is this, just a gender swap? XX is a roguelike Mega Man wannabe thing. Oh, that's like weird looking. That's like Uncanny Valley looking weird. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yo, music kinda sicko though. I do agree with Past Me, the music is kinda sicko, but the controls for keyboard are pretty ass, even though I know a recommended gamepad or whatever. Overall, it feels like a Flash game that's trying too hard to be like a real game, but the only issue is that it actually is a real game and feels too floaty and like garbage. Did I mention that I'm also fighting a boss here on the hardest difficulty? This is stupid. Ooh, that is annoying.
2年間毎日毎時間送られた247万3704通のうち手元に届いた99通のメールがこっそり本当のことを教えてくれる。君は知っているだろうか。
What is going on? Stop here. This girl just told me that she killed her cat and she felt pretty good about it, and that's why she likes scissors. She also calls the player character Senpai, and is wearing nothing on her lower half, practically, and this game contains nudity. So I do not care enough to play this anymore. The dialogue is relatively boring, and the story makes no fucking sense. Okay, so I recorded more for this game, just for the simple fact that I want to stress these points a bit more. I'm not a person that just throws away virtual novels when I see them. I legitimately, have a few virtual novels that I like reading. This is garbage. I've read many of the reviews, and they talk about how this is so deep into philosophy, and it's like pseudoscience mixed in with slice of life middle school, and I don't see it. The science concepts are hamstringed together, and they're like, every kid has telepathy, and AI is super complex, and teleportation, and it's like listening to an autistic kid try to explain to you his little imaginary world. Huge gripe also with this virtual novel, you cannot use spacebar to advance text, so you have to click every single time. How hard is that to implement, like an actual ergonomic solution to forwarding the story? Some of the reviews also talk of the implementation of critiquing other virtual novel styles of choice-based storytelling, and I think that's the only purpose of a virtual novel, and in order to critique it, you need to have your choices make no difference to the story, therefore eliminating the reason of having them and making the reader feel like they've been taken advantage of. I don't get it. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Also, they said it was a middle school slice of life. How is this containing nudity then? That's really... what the fuck? $270 is a game where, do I even need to say anything? Like, look at these menus. And this sub $5 music. Well, whatever. It's an election em-up, and you battle for 270 electoral votes, and then you win presidential race. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, this game basically is a mobile game, and it's a kind of interesting turn-based strategy, but I'm not entirely sure if it's just luck. But I am winning as Donald Trump as an independent, and I just got African American support. And yes, the sounds you hear is the normal game. Dude, it feels like I'm playing a fucking TTT lobby. At least I'm playing with bots, because this game's fucking dead. 2D Paintball is another Flash game that attempts to make you purchase it at a real price, and also tried to have a go at having a competitive league. Whoa. Okay. Three Blind Mice is a very short, interactive little horror experience. I highly recommend it, and I'm not really going to spoil any of it here. It is very unique. I'll give it that. "30 Days to Survive" is a masterpiece in the making, if it was being played on a Raspberry Pi. This thing runs like trash, and has the longest intro sequence for a game that basically has no story. All item pickups and lootables are scattered around so haplessly, with no reason, and the interaction buttons and general control layout sucks. Oof, and look at that day-night cycle change. You see that? This game is somehow worse than like that Flash game I played when I was like 12. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just started the game. 3079 is an incredibly ambitious game made by Fruit Software. It's a futuristic action RPG by its own acclaim, and I guess it fits the bill. It's also just as incomprehensible as a tabletop game made in the 90s. There's so many systems at play, but it's hard to get through all that with all this garbage in the way. Oh, shit. Night cycle is now in effect. Cool. It has an incredibly brutal death system, too. Holy shit. 3089 is one of the only games I've ever seen that start with an anti-piracy message. Got an intro for this one. Holy shit. 3089 is an improvement upon its predecessor in nearly every way. Graphics, gameplay, tutorials, and actual fun value, although it still seems all too foreign. Apex Legends Pathfinder my way? Holy fuck, you actually can. Combat is just a sketch, though. "36 Apples" is a melodic, proto-puzzle game sort of thing. Very calming, and just for that, it earns a lot of value. The art style is incredible, and the audio cues are on point. Not to mention for the free price, there's no reason not to check it out. "39 Days to Mars" is a co-op, story-based puzzler. Fuck. And as they say, best enjoyed with two people. I'm not two people. Yeah, whatever. To be honest, the puzzles are quite mundane, and I couldn't even be bothered to finish the demo. They're just more tedious if anything. And the controls for keyboard and mouse are kind of fucky-wucky. I know they showed a controller, but like, I use what I want.
It's an ornate key made out of cast iron.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. The game's called 3 Buttons, and I'm gonna put as much time into this review as the developer put into actually making the game. It's called 3 Buttons because, shocker, there's only 3 buttons. The game has these built-in speedrunner modes, but I have no clue who would want to spend more than 10 minutes playing something like this. The controls are floaty and hard to understand. It feels like a rage game, in a way. "3D Bridges" seems to be a legitimate Cold War engineer training video game.
Start.
Jesus Christ. It's kind of freaky on how cursed it feels in a way. The game is so unnecessarily complex, I couldn't even complete the first step out of 11 in Tutorial 1. Oh, no intro, huh? Dude, at this point, what do you expect me to say? It's just chess. Yet again, Burkhoff has done the most minimal level of research to conclude that this game exists for the sole reason of being a translation of a text game from like the 90s called Zork into a 3D environment. Is this the main menu? Oh, there is no main menu. Cool. Okay, so first impressions. This game runs like ass. Super lag spike you just saw there. There's no way to change mouse sense. And it's kinda unplayable. Like, look at this inventory menu. And the most helpful review on Steam right now is talking about how it's very exciting, but it's also practically unplayable. And it's a positive review, so what the Yeah, I'm not playing this. This is fucking stupid. For the Money is a retro clone side-scroller that makes me want to kill myself. The pixel art isn't even that great. The music is average, and the 4 character unique abilities are really boring. I was gonna do a small segment about talking about how the game's like a heist 'em up and then you collect 4 people and they do the thing, but the story is so stupid in general. It's dumb. Most of the gameplay revolves around selecting which environmental hazard really isn't a hazard. Not that it's hard, but it just gets frustrating. .404 site is a speed-running, free-running, third-person, first-person, parkour 'em up? Platformer? I'm not really sure. It goes fast, it's short, it's fun, it's free. I even took the time to do all the achievements. Alright, I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this gameplay and you're like, this looks super jank and I don't want to play this. Well, out of all the games that I sit down and played in this session, this is the one I had the most fun with, by far. Bruh! Game's plot is actually about protecting net neutrality and is produced by a fledgling developer inside a university. And for that, it's impressive in all manners. 4D Minesweeper is definitely the most interesting puzzle game I've ever played. I walked in thinking it was going to be like Sudoku level hard, but it's actually fun hard, reasonable. Oh, and by the way, major cons, no full screen, no sounds. What the what? Okay, there's only one bomb out of these 8.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Given by the ones, no, it's not even a 25% chance, dude. It's the 9th row, 9th column, 3rd row. It has to be because there's no other way to get rid of the ones that are in the second
Ooh,
box.
you're right, dude. You're right.
Yeah. And then for the next one,
It has to be this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whew.
you won this game, winner. 4D Snake is 4D Minesweeper levels of bullshit, but it has really shitty music and is not free to play. There's food here.
this game is
Okay.
not... Oh, you did eat it, by the way.
1, 2, 3, up. Fuck. Ow! What? Okay, I've retried this twice now, and I guess this game is just literally unplayable, either in my region or current year. So, 0 to 4? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn right, bro.